Hey everyone, and welcome to class. This is the basics to using essential oils. I'm going to focus just on 10 essential oils today. Keep it simple. And all of these essential, the cool thing about these 10 essential oils is you can use them to make over your medicine cabinet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say hello here, and then I'm going to share my screen so that I can give you some information and jump right into teaching you how to make over your medicine cabinet with the basic essential oils. Okay, so bear with me here while I share my screen. There it is. Okay. Okay, so making over your medicine cabinet. Let's go in. Okay, so I'm Maggie Savage. If you don't know me, I'm a registered holistic nutritionist. I live in Peterborough, Ontario. It's sunny here today, which is remarkable for January. I founded the blog SheLetThemEatCake.com about 9 years ago when I had two small babies and I was at home with them. I had quit my teaching job, high school English. I quit my teaching job and decided to stay home with my kids, but I still needed the adult part of my brain to be inspired. So I started SheLetThemEatCake.com. I have three kids now. Callum is 12, Liv is 10, and Eva is 4. They're all at school doing this 1:30 p.m. class for those of you who can make a 1:30 time work. And I'm also, in addition to all of the above, I'm also an essential oil educator. I found doTERRA essential oils 4 years ago and have not looked back. After 2 years of using essential oils with my family, doTERRA specifically, I started sharing them with people and teaching people about essential oils, and here I am today. I have a growing business. I'm super passionate about holistic health and wellness, and I think doTERRA's essential oils align perfectly with my vision for spreading awareness about holistic health and wellness. I believe in and prescribe to preventative health care. So my husband and I have always financially prioritized good food, supplements, naturopathic medicine, osteopathic medicine, things like that to as a way of being preventative about our health. We are both entrepreneurs, so we don't have any benefits, and we take really good care of ourselves in order to prevent problems down the road. All around us, people are, getting diagnoses that we are not at all interested in receiving. So that is one of the reasons why I am here right now, because I want to help you find a way to prevent healthcare problems, okay, health problems. So that leads to my third point there, very organically. I like to help other people find health and wellness. I'm super passionate about that. I'm also really passionate about healthy food. I just finished a 7-day cleanse with a group of people on Facebook, and we really it was so valuable. It seems difficult, but if you think of 7 days out of 365, it's nothing. So I'm super passionate about healthy food. I'm passionate about raising healthy kids, and don't get me wrong, healthy kids to me means mental, emotional, physical, and so what they eat really matters. But my kids also, on Saturday, they had Kentucky Fried Chicken for lunch. They sometimes get Tim Hortons, so that my kids don't have to eat crazy healthy. It's a balance. And I am also very passionate about creating and cultivating my best life. I think that I play a big role in how my life rolls out. And so I work every day on creating and cultivating my best life. So, trying to play with the sun here. Okay, so I love this saying, when we know better, we do better. So whenever I learn something about health and wellness, I like to apply it to my own life, because I'm like, wow, I shouldn't be doing that, or that has those negative side effects. I think I'm going to avoid it from now on. So it is what this saying is really important to me in everything that I do. What are we going to learn today? We're going to learn what an essential oil is, the basics, remember? We're going to learn why you should choose doTERRA, the 3 ways to use essential oils, the top 10 essential oils for a plant-powered medicine cabinet, how to get doTERRA's essential oils into your home if they're not already, and how to do one of my favorite, most simple DIYs. So I should take a note here that I'm super grateful to live in this world where we can use Eastern medicine and Western medicine, holistic healthcare and hospital healthcare. I really think that our healthcare system in Canada anyways is struggling. It's tired, it's overused. People are using it for acute care, and really it should be for critical care. And so I love to be part of this movement with essential oils and healthy food and mindful living that allows me to take some pressure off of the healthcare system. And my goal, one of my goals, is to have more and more people do that so that our healthcare system can learn to thrive again. That said, I am by no means a medical professional. This is just educational information. Always consult a doctor and do your own research. I'm here to share my experiences and what I've learned over the last 4 years. My experience as a registered holistic nutritionist, my experience as a mother. And that said, also, most doctors don't know anything about essential oils. So you may want to begin, if you do take your essential oils to your doctor, you may want to begin by asking them. You could hear me there because I just realized that my headphones were plugged in. You may want to begin by asking them what they know about essential oils and if they have any training, okay? So what is an essential oil? Essential oils are volatile aromatic compounds. They're highly concentrated extracts found in different parts of the plant. They're found in the stem, the roots, the leaves, the flowers, the bark. Every plant has an oil sac which protects it from disease and predators. And we can benefit from the same oils the plant uses to protect ourselves from disease. That's what's great about essential oils. Essential oils can promote a sense of calm and peace. They can lift a mood and create emotional responses. I chose doTERRA 4 years ago because someone that a fellow blogger that I really respected and admired, that I knew she held the same high standards for healthy living as I did, she chose doTERRA. And so I did a little bit of research and discovered that, yes, these were amazing essential oils and I was going to try them. They are independently tested. They're therapeutic grade essential oils. So they're third party tested. doTERRA sends them out to be tested by a third party lab, okay? And this deems them to be, the quality of them deems them to be therapeutic grade essential oils. This means that they're better than organic. They cannot create they can't say that essential oils are organic because essential oils are sourced all over the world, doTERRA's anyways. And since they're sourced all over the world, this means that they're grown in countries that can't get organic certification, okay? But what doTERRA guarantees is that all of their essential oils are free from this list: fillers, toxic chemicals, artificial ingredients, pesticides, herbicides, and chemical residues. They use the model called co-impact sourcing, which in the past, growers were unorganized. Many of them were in third world countries. They had limited access, and there were middlemen involved in getting the essential oils to North America. Limited resources, they were not harvesting properly, and they didn't care about producing a high quality essential oil. Therefore, there was varying plant quality, okay, and it was subject to volatile market pricing. So what doTERRA did was create this model called co-impact sourcing, and they organized all the farmers into cooperatives with teaching, training, capacity building, and coordinated services. They improved growing and harvesting practices. They taught them these things. They taught them how to achieve optimal yield and ensure sustainability. Because we want consistent, higher quality essential oils. And this is what has resulted from these practices. Plus, the growers in third world countries have maintained ownership of their farms, and they're getting fair market pricing from doTERRA by eliminating the middleman. doTERRA doesn't own their farms. They instead search the globe to find the best possible environment in which to harvest the oils, and they find farmers in the community where these plants grow who are already harvesting the plants and using the oils for their families. And now they teach them how to grow a business
and better their lives. So doTERRA believes in, instead of giving impoverished communities a handout, they give them a hand up. They work with the farmers to create the best possible outcome for you, me, but also, and just as important, those farmers. So there's 3 ways to use essential oils: aromatically, topically, and internally. We've used plants aromatically as long as we've been here. We've evolved with plants, aromatic use of plants, and therapeutic use of plants, actually. Just simply opening up a bottle of an essential oil, breathing it in, this is aromatic use. Another form of aromatic use is the diffuser. Okay, so by putting it in the diffuser, aromatic use. I like to put essential oils in the ends of my hair, and then I smell the essential oil throughout the day. Aromatic use. Putting them on our diffuser bracelets, aromatic use. Okay? Within 20 to 30 seconds, the 20 to 30 minutes, the volatile aromatic compounds, which means they evaporate really quickly, are in the air, working their magic. People use essential oils aromatically for many reasons, a lot of which we'll get into. Another way to use essential oils is topically. And when you're using them topically, you're going to dilute them and dilute them with some sort of a carrier oil and apply them to your body. And within 20 to 30 seconds, they're found in the bloodstream. The skin is one of the body's largest organs, so everything is absorbed really quickly, which is why it's really important to use pure therapeutic grade essential oils. Okay, if you're using products with chemicals in it, toxic chemicals, then your skin absorbs it really quickly, and now your body has to deal with this. There's a debt load to your body, but with essential oils, there's no debt load. There's only side benefits and no side effects. Okay, so you might apply them to your wrists. You might apply them to your neck. You might apply them to your back of your neck, to your kid's spine, to the bottom of your feet, in a lotion, all over the place. Wear them as perfume. They're amazing topically. And then the last way is internal use. And to do that, you're going to use a veggie capsule, so an empty veggie capsule, and put a drop or 2 in the veggie capsule. You're going to put it in I have some in my water here. I have a drop of grapefruit essential oil in my Swell bottle, and that flavor is 2 full bottles for me, just 1 drop. And I do that every day. I mean, we've been using essential oils internally in food. We've been using food grade essential oils. The difference is that these are therapeutic grade essential oils. Okay, so just a note about safety. It's really important to dilute when you're using them topically, not only for skin sensitivity, but they're actually more effective when you use them, when you dilute them and apply them topically, okay? So adding a fat to the essential oil is super beneficial. Okay, don't put it in your entry points, in your eyes. Wash your hands well after, and make sure you remember, especially with doTERRA, that less is more. You're going to use 1 drop throughout the day as opposed to a whole bunch all at the same time, and then store them out of sunlight, okay? Let's dive in. The first essential oil we're going to talk about today is peppermint. Peppermint, it reminds me of like peppermint patties. It's so delicious. So peppermint, you can apply it topically, you can take it internally, and you can use it aromatically. Okay, it comes from the leaf or the stem of the peppermint plant, and it's minty, it's fresh, it's uplifting. There's a menthol component to it. I got a little bit right here when I smelled the bottle, right on the tip of my nose, and my nose is stinging a little bit now because of that menthol. So I like to use peppermint many ways. This is one of our most popular essential oils. I regularly bake peppermint brownies and put 4 drops in. I'll add it to a smoothie. It's really good for IBS, so whether you take it internally or whether you apply it to your belly, whether you take it in a glass of water for indigestion, it's amazing for these sorts of things. It's very cooling to the skin. So it's really good in like an after sun spray, which you're not probably using a ton of right now if you live in Canada. But I like to make an after sun spray with lavender, frankincense, and peppermint, and the peppermint cools. Peppermint is also really good for headaches. So if you take a drop and dilute it and rub it on your temples at the back, then that will help alleviate the symptoms of a headache. It's really invigorating. So if it's 3 p.m. and you're tired and you still have a couple hours of work left, or you really need to focus on a task and you're like, maybe I should get a coffee, or maybe I should have some chocolate, or maybe I should get some Coke. All you have to try doing is smelling some peppermint, diffusing some peppermint in your diffuser, or simply just inhaling it, applying it to your hair, applying it to your wrists, applying it to the back of your neck to cool and wake you up. I like going into the medicine cabinet, we like to use peppermint instead of Tylenol for headaches, for bringing a fever down naturally, for cooling the body down naturally. Okay, so that's some of the ways that you're going to use peppermint. The next one is lavender. Lavender is not one of my favorite aromas, but it is very popular and it has so many uses. I really, really respect lavender as an essential oil. It comes from the flower and the leaf of the plant, okay? And it's steam distilled, and you can apply it topically, you can take it internally, and you can use it aromatically. Just by adding a few drops to your diffuser or a few drops to a pillow, it's very calming. So this is the way it's most well known, is calming to the skin, but most popular is it's calming to our nervous system. So it actually calms the nervous system, really good for sleep. A lot of people, it's their first go-to. Instead of reaching for sleep pills, they can now reach for something like lavender to put in their diffuser, or to wear when they're going to bed, or to spray on their pillows or something like that. What I love lavender for is its calming nature for the skin. So it is so great for calming the skin, any redness, any irritation. It's antibacterial too, so it will help clean any irritation on the skin and keep it clean and free of bacteria. I like to use it with the kids in the summer for bug bites. It takes that awful itchy sting away. Same with burns. It's really good to have in your kitchen in case if you're someone who cooks or bakes a lot and burns yourself like me pretty regularly, then you can just apply it topically diluted and it will help heal the burn and take away that initial red stinging. So lavender is really good for the skin too, like eczema, acne, inflammation, stuff like that. It's so good in blends that are made for skin with other essential oils, okay? Anytime you want to relax, diffuse lavender. If you want to calm the kids down at the end of the day when they get home from school, diffuse some lavender. Maybe lavender and lemon would be good together, or lavender and one that we're going to talk about later, which is Easy Air, would be good together. So lavender it's like the jackknife of essential oils, Swiss Army knife of essential oils. Okay, lemon. I love the smell of lemon. It's so cleansing. It's high in a chemical component called limonene. And limonene is so cleansing internally and externally. It's cleansing for surfaces, but it's also really cleansing for our body. So it's a very popular one to put in your water in the mornings. It helps boost your metabolism. It helps support the liver. It comes from the peel of the lemon. So if you've ever made a lemon martini and twisted it, you'll see the oil floating on the surface. It's cold pressed. It's really, it gives you like this fresh aroma when you diffuse it. It smells so good. It's really good to add if you want to incorporate non-toxic cleaning products into your home. Then this is a great one to use. You can add it to desserts. You can add it to guacamole when you run out, things like that. So there's many, many ways to use it. I like to use it in doTERRA's cleaning spray. I'll add some lemon to it. It also makes a good wood furniture polish if you wanted to add it to some olive oil. All you need to do is add some olive oil and some lemon and simply polish your furniture as normal. Okay, lemon lives in my kitchen because we use it in our water, but also because I use it to clean the kids' fruits and vegetables in the morning before they go to school. So I'll put a drop of dish soap. We use a non-toxic dish soap. I'll put a drop in my hand and then a drop of lemon and put it in the bowl with the fruit to clean it. And it works great. Next up is tea tree, also known as Melaleuca. And tea tree is it's one of the most medicinal oils. So it's not really a favorite of mine, but I love it, and I really value it because of its medicinal properties. It smells herbaceous. It comes from the leaf, and it's not really something that you would diffuse unless someone was sick. If someone was sick and you wanted to help kill, it's very antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal. It would be a good one to diffuse when someone is sick. It's also really good at cleaning the skin. So if you have a skin irritation, or your kids come in with skinned knees, or they've cut themselves, it's really good to use diluted on a cut with that lavender and some frankincense, which we'll talk about later. It's really good if you have any kind of fungal infection, whether it be internally or externally. And it's good for lice. So essential oils come from the part of the plant that protects itself from predators, and that includes bugs. So bugs don't like essential oils, okay? So that's why something like tea tree works really well. If you don't want it to smell so bad, add tea tree and peppermint and put it in their hair, massage it in their hair, put a drop in their shampoo, put it in their toques, put it in their hockey helmets, that sort of thing. Tea tree goes really well with oregano. So oregano, most of us know, is also so herbaceous. It's sharp, and it also comes from the leaf. And together, these two, tea tree, Melaleuca, and oregano, work really well together. They work like a plant-based antibiotic, which is why these are really important to have in your plant-based medicine cabinet. So they work together. The tea tree cleans off the cell, and the oregano enters the cell and kills. Okay, so really good when you're getting sick. Grab a veggie cap, okay, an empty veggie capsule. doTERRA sells them. They're about $5 or $6. And you put a drop of each inside, and you take it internally 2 or 3 times a day until the cold goes away, or until the cold symptoms, so like if you think you're getting a cold, start taking it until those disappear. Till you start feeling like yourself again, and you take those internally, okay? Okay, oregano you can also use in your food if you want to. Use a 1 drop, or I like to use a toothpick when I'm cooking with essential oils. So I'll stick the toothpick right inside the orifice, in that hole there, and then stir the essential oil in that way, because I don't want to overpower the sauce and lose a whole pot of sauce because I used too much essential oils, okay? So really good for immunity, really good, in a spaghetti sauce or a soup or a Greek salad dressing, something like that. It's great for the respiratory system. So many uses for oregano too. A lot of people use oil of oregano during cold and flu season. This is not oil of oregano. Oil of oregano is oregano oil that's been heavily diluted in olive oil. doTERRA's oregano oil is 100% pure oregano oil. So if you take it internally like you're used to taking oregano oil, like just usually by the drop, it's going to burn your mouth. So that's why I always recommend a veggie capsule. Okay, I just want to record this one on Instagram because frankincense is awesome. So let me just get my video set up. Okay, here we go. Okay, record video. Okay, so here we are talking in my online class, talking about frankincense, who is the king of oils. Frankincense is my desert island oil. If I only could take one essential oil to anywhere, I would take frankincense. And the reason being because Frank is so good at so many things. I'm just going to crack open a bottle and smell it. Okay, I love the smell of frankincense. I find frankincense to be super grounding. And I would take him, just him, to a desert island, and here's why. The reason is because frankincense has so many uses. He's antibacterial, antifungal, he supports healthy cells, good for the immune system, good for the nervous system, very calming and grounding, good for digestive function when used internally. When I inhale it, it just relaxes me, it grounds me, it brings my feet to the ground even when I diffuse it. I love the smell of it. It often goes in our bedtime diffuser blend. You can rub frankincense, you know, I'll wear it in the ends of my hair sometimes so that I catch whiffs of it throughout the day. It is a resin, and the cool piece behind resins is resins come from a tree when it's been wounded. The tree creates a resin by itself. And so it creates that resin to heal itself, which is really cool. And we get that healing power when we use the essential oil. So frankincense is really good for emotional healing, and the healing of emotional wounds and the healing of actual wounds. Okay, so like physical wounds, surface skin wounds. So it's really, really good for the skin because of that healthy cellular component. Our cells love frankincense. So awesome to put a drop in your moisturizer every day. For it also has anti-aging superpowers, so it's really good if you want to eliminate some toxic chemicals from your skincare and start using anti-aging powers from plants. Okay, frankincense is like a rocket booster in that it boosts the power of every other essential oil. It is great at promoting a sense of peace, relaxation. Some people don't like the smell of it. But what I have found is that people grow to like the smell of it over time. I liked the smell of it from the get-go. A lot of people take a drop of essential oil internally for internal cellular health every day. So last week when I was cleansing, I took a drop every day. I haven't taken one yet today, but all you do is open the bottle and take a drop of it under your tongue. Done. Okay, so any sort of imperfection on the skin that you want to reduce the appearance of, apply diluted, massage it on the bottom of your feet, diffuse it, apply it to any wounds. That's why I put it in my skin. My after sun spray is because it's just so healing for the skin. New cells, it helps to create a really healthy environment for cells. So frankincense is a must have. Okay. So next one, there, I've done that. So Easy Air is our next one. Easy Air is so lovely. It's a combination of laurel leaf, peppermint, eucalyptus, ravensara, tea tree, lemon, cardamom. It's so good for the respiratory system. It's their respiratory blend. Ravensara actually opens the airways. You can apply it diluted to your chest or to your kid's chest for a healthy, non-toxic Vicks Vapor Rub. You can combine it with Epsom salts in a warm bath to help open your airways and soothe your airways. It's really good to like just put a drop on the bottom of the shower. I love diffusing it at bedtime because it opens the airways. So it's good for people who snore. It's good for sleeping. It creates a better air environment just for sleeping. So this is one that we use year round because it's good for the sinuses. So during allergy season, it opens up the sinuses. It's good for cold and flu season for that same reason too. We use it all year round, and I would not ever be without Easy Air in my medicine cabinet. Zendis is another one that I would never be without. All of these actually are ones that I would never be without. Oh, Zendis has like peppermint and ginger in it, and caraway, fennel, so it's got that kind of black licorice smell to it. It smells really good. It's not necessarily one that you would diffuse very often, but you would definitely use it topically quite often. You could use it in the car. If someone has car sickness, they could hold it and just open it and take it smell it. You can take it internally if you have an upset tummy or IBS, indigestion, those sorts of things. If you ate too much, it's really good. My husband, often has like just bloating or stomach problems, and so he will apply it topically. And we have this version of it, which is a already diluted roller bottle from doTERRA. It's diluted with fractionated coconut oil, and it just sits on my dresser in our bedroom, and I'll come in and find him rolling it on his belly because he loves how fast it works. That's our most popular way. I would not travel without this, because when you're traveling and if something happens, you get sick or indigestion because you're eating weirdly, it's great for that sort of thing. You can use it aromatically, topically, and internally. On Guard is another one of their great blends. Okay, On Guard has like a spicy, cinnamony smell to it. It has wild orange, clove, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary in it. And so it's really high in antioxidants, really, really, really good for immune support. You can take it internally in a veggie cap for immune boost. A lot of moms will come to me and be like, you know, my kid's been sick so many times this year. What should I be doing? And this is the first one that I recommend. You can make your own spray cleaner. I also add this to my doTERRA's cleaning spray. You can combine it with, put it in your soap to make it antibacterial. You can make your own hand sanitizer with it because it's antibacterial. My favorite way is to diffuse it and to take it internally. It's so good for helping the immune system keep it strong during cold and flu season, and when someone gets a cold or the flu. That you can use it in the diffuser, which is one of the most common ways that we use it during cold and flu season, unless someone is sick, and then we get it on them topically. Deep Blue, so let me just go back to On Guard for a second. They have a whole line of other products. So they've got hand soap, they have hand sanitizer, they have On Guard drops, they have laundry detergent, they have On Guard soft gels, On Guard beadlets, On Guard laundry detergent, I think I already said that, and On Guard cleaning spray, and On Guard toothpaste. So because it's antibacterial and it's good for the immune system, two things that all of our homes need that are non-toxic, then this is your friend. Okay, and last we have Deep Blue. So Deep Blue comes in a rub, and it also comes in an oil. So the oil is, I like to smell it. It just reminds me of gum because it's got wintergreen in it. It has camphor, peppermint, blue tansy, ylang ylang, German chamomile, helichrysum, and osmanthus. I love the smell of it. So it's really minty camphor. It's got that camphor aroma. It's great it's their tension blend. So it's good for sore shoulders, sore neck, sore muscles. If you have an athlete in your family or a CrossFitter in your family, you need this in your home, okay? If you're a gardener, if you're over 40, you need it for aches and pains, okay? It's not one that you're gonna diffuse very often, but you're gonna apply it topically all the time. That's the main way that you're gonna take it. They do have a Deep Blue supplement vitamins that you can take. I just got them for the first time, and I'm looking forward to, they're good for inflammation. All of the essential oils in this blend are good for inflammation, and that's why it was created. So it's also really good for your kids too. You know, my kids come home from track and field and they've got sore muscles, or they're both in competitive dance, then we'll use the Deep Blue. And if they have like leg aches or anything like that, it's also really good. Okay, the Deep Blue rub is very similar. Okay, and it just comes like a cream. Okay, so you can, it's a little bit more convenient that way. I like to rub it on my shoulders, and it feels amazing and minty, so it's great for tension. I also use it on my, when I get cramps with my period, I'll apply it onto my abdomen and find the relief is amazing there too. This is a really, really popular product. So that's it. Those are the top 10 essential oils that you can use to boost up and clean up your medicine cabinet. If you're not already using doTERRA in my community, if you're new and you're excited about the potential of adding these essential oils to your home, then here's how you do it. You can purchase them at full retail price, or you can purchase them at wholesale, which means you get 25% off the retail price, okay? And that you get a membership, and that gives you a year membership, and you can order anytime. You don't have to order monthly. You can order twice in that year, or 12 times, or 18 times in that year. It's totally up to you. And you'll always get 25% off, okay? So the kits are the best way to go because you get the essential oils at better pricing because they're bundled, and that it also includes your membership, so you can buy essential oils at wholesale price, okay? So the Aroma Touch Diffuse Kit is a very popular starter kit because of the price point, and it comes with a diffuser, and a lot of people like to start their journey with the diffuser. So this is the Lumo. And this is my favorite doTERRA diffuser, but pictured, this one comes with the Petal, and it's a great little diffuser too. It also comes with 5 milliliter bottles. So if you look at this, this is a 15 ml bottle, and this is a 5 ml bottle. Okay, so this one has 250 drops, the 15 ml. Okay, so this one comes with 5 ml bottles of lavender, peppermint, tea tree, and wild orange. We talked about the first three. It also comes with Aroma Touch, which is the massage blend. I like to put it in the bath too. It comes with a blend called Balance, and it comes with Deep Blue oil and On Guard oil. And then it comes with fractionated coconut oil, which means it's a coconut carrier oil so that you can dilute right away. It comes with a Petal diffuser, and every membership comes with an essential booklet, okay, that gives you information about all the oils. So this is $180 Canadian. Next, we have the Family Essential Kit, which comes with a bottle of Smart and Sassy, and it comes with 5 ml bottles of all the essential oils that I talked about today. Frankincense, lavender, lemon, oregano, peppermint, tea tree, Deep Blue, Easy Air, On Guard, and Zengest, and then the Smart and Sassy and the booklet, and that's $185. You're looking at about $220 by the time shipping and taxes. Shipping is always $6 in Canada, and it's about $4 in the US. The Essential Aromatics Diffused Kit is also very popular. It's mostly for emotions. And then the Home Essentials Kit is the most popular kit, and if you buy this kit before the 15th of January, 2019, then you get a free bottle of frankincense. And so this kit comes with the 15 ml bottle, so the 250 drops per bottle, frankincense, lavender, lemon, oregano, peppermint, tea tree, Deep Blue, Easy Air, On Guard, Zengest, and that Petal diffuser that's pictured, and the booklet. Okay? And so here's my recipe. Grab your pen and paper. My recipe for bath salts, so easy. Just go buy some unscented Epsom salts from the drugstore or the Bulk Barn or wherever. Add a teaspoon of baking soda because it helps absorption of the magnesium in the Epsom salts. And then 6 drops of essential oils. And you combine all the ingredients in a largemouth mason jar and use a tablespoon or 2 per bath. And there you go. So now you know the basics to using essential oils. I hope you got everything you were hoping you'd get out of the class. Please, if you have any questions, this is how you sign up. First of all, http://bit.ly/doTERRA today. Okay, I'll put that back up in a sec. But if you want to contact me, here's how you contact me. Oh, there's the link to join Maggie's team. I have a community, an amazing community on Facebook where we share education, information, questions, all sorts of things about essential oils. You can email me at maggiesavage@me.com. You can join my team at bit.ly/doTERRA today. And you can find me on Instagram at MaggieSavage1, where I share a lot of information about essential oils. And that's it. Let me just go back to, there I am. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for joining me. I hope you got some good information out of this, and have a great day. Take care.